Welcome to meditation. I'm Rebecca, and I'm happy to see you on this nice day. It's sunny here in Atlanta. I don't know, it's probably quite hot out. I haven't been outside yet. We're going to talk about finding an anchor for meditation practice. We usually use a breath anchor or a sensation as an anchor, and that works. And it's a very kind of elemental way of practicing. But sometimes breath focus can make people breathless or dizzy, and for others, when they're in pain, a sensation focus can just be an enormous challenge. So today we're going to practice using a word, a phrase, or a song for meditation. When I first started meditating, I found that I'd often have a song running through my head. No matter how much I tried to, clear it, it would play on an endless loop. And it wasn't one song in particular. Every day it might be a different song. And I'm a musical person. I sing in a chorus, and I study yogic chanting. I've even performed at Chantlanta, and if you don't know about Chantlanta, then stay tuned. And I participate in a Jewish chanting group. So it makes sense that music would be an anchor for me, but for others, words or even a single sound might be more useful. Pardon me. There is a Sanskrit phrase, so hum. It's spelt in English, S-O-H-A-M, pronounced hum, so hum, which means I am, or I am that. So let's try a meditation with so hum. In a moment, I'll lead you in, and then we'll introduce so on your inhale and hum on your exhale. As you inhale, you'll think so. As you exhale, hum. If you prefer to use the English, I am, that's perfect. Inhale, I, exhale, am. So take a moment to find your seat or position for meditation, allowing yourself to feel quite connected to whatever's beneath you. Feeling your feet on the ground, your bottom in your seat or against the floor, the length of your spine enlivened, reaching, growing tall, the crown of your head reaching, extending maybe up towards the sky. Take a quick moment to do a little scan, maybe a body scan. Pardon me, I have a little cough today, but I'm well. Starting at the top of your head, relaxing the muscles of your face, your jaw, releasing your neck and shoulders, let them drop down your back, opening through the center of the heart. Allow your arms to be heavy, hands resting, palms open, up or down. Soften your belly to receive the fullness of your breath. Relax through your hips. Let your legs be heavy and grounded. Feet against the floor or whatever you're resting upon. With each inhale, open, expand. With each exhale, soften and let go just a little bit more. Inhaling to open and exhaling to release. Begin to establish a comfortable breathing pattern. It can be just your natural breath, whatever you're showing up with today, Or you can try to extend or elongate your breath if that feels good. Just being aware of the breath, gently. And we'll introduce the phrase, so hum, I am. On your next inhale, think to yourself, so. On your exhale, in the back of your head and your mind, hum. Inhaling, so. Exhaling, hum. If you prefer the English, inhaling, I. Exhaling, am. Moving into some silence as you practice with the phrase, so, hum. So, hum. As your mind wanders, notice it lovingly and come back to the phrase, so, hum. Thinking to yourself, so, as you inhale, I, and hum as you exhale, am, I am. Keep coming back to the phrase, so, hum. Letting go with each exhale, opening and expanding with each inhale. So, hum, I am. And after your next exhale, release the phrase, coming back into a natural breath. When you're ready, blink your eyes open, coming back into the space. We had a few people join us after the instruction, and of course you are welcome. I ask that people try to come right at the top because we start right at noon. And if you've missed the instruction, you might not know where we are. But welcome, I'm glad you're here. We are working today on choosing a word, a phrase, a song, a sound as the anchor for meditation. So as we are meditating, finding a way back through a sound, a phrase, a song. Sometimes it's hard to find inspiration for your meditation. as I said, I always seem to have a song running through my head. But I use a lot of sources, books of poetry, uh, images, looking through beautiful photos. And this morning in my meditation group, I came upon a poem by a woman named Sheree Bliss Tilsley, a shamanic healer. One of my meditation teachers read this poem, and I thought it was so beautiful. I'm going to share it with you now. I'm actually going to try to share my screen. Hang on. It's not working. All right, never mind, technology. But let me read this beautiful poem. It's called A Medicine Woman's Prayer. I will not rescue you, for you are not powerless. I will not fix you, for you are not broken. I will not heal you, for I see you in your wholeness. I will walk with you through the darkness as you remember your light. So we can draw upon a feeling that the poem creates, or we can pull and adapt phrases or concepts. Here are a few that I wrote down. I remember my light. I am not powerless. I am powerful. I am not broken. I am whole. So I'm going to read this to you one more time and then ask you to choose for yourself something, a feeling, a phrase, or something entirely different if this is not your inspiration. A medicine woman's prayer. I will not rescue you, for you are not powerless. I will not fix you, for you are not broken. I will not heal you, for I see you in your wholeness. I will walk with you through the darkness as you remember your light. So take a moment to choose something specific, a phrase, a word, or the feeling that the poem creates for you. Begin to settle into your meditation posture, allowing your feet to make contact with the ground or whatever you're resting upon. Feeling that connection to the earth, very grounding and stabilizing. Allow your hips to be heavy, but your spine to be awake and enlivened. Reaching, lengthening the spine, reaching the crown of the head away from your tailbone. Sitting up tall and supported if you're seated, lengthening your spine if you're lying down. Allow your hands to rest somewhere so that your shoulders can let go, dropping down your back. And then begin to turn your attention more deeply inward, noticing your breath without changing it, just becoming aware lightly. Maybe you notice your breath at a particular point, the tip of your nose or the back of your throat, the upper lip. I've heard that one before. So keep your focus for a moment on that place on that sensation of breath as you inhale and exhale. With each inhale, a feeling of expanding. With each exhale, a softening, letting go. Inhaling to open. Exhaling, releasing into the cradle of the earth beneath you. Inhaling into the vastness of the sky above you and draw it around you like a blanket. Remind yourself of your word or phrase and break it into two parts. Inhaling, maybe it's an I am statement. Exhaling, whatever the thought is. Inhaling, maybe I am. Exhaling, your phrase. Stay with this phrase as your anchor, coming back each time you notice that your mind is wandering. Again and again, coming back. As the mind takes you away, lovingly bring it back to your phrase. Come into some silence now, about 7 minutes. As your mind wanders, notice and gently bring it back. I am here. Stay with the practice. Each time a thought intrudes, greet it gently. Come back to your phrase. We have 3 more minutes. Begin to deepen your breath, bringing small movements into fingers and toes. When you feel ready, bringing palms together, begin to rub. A little bit faster and faster, creating some friction, some heat. And then bring your hands up to cup your eyes, letting the heat penetrate and dissipate. And then slowly blink your eyes open and release, hands down. We'll seal our practice with 1 chant of Om for the community we create when we practice together. If you'd like to join, bringing hands to heart center, we'll inhale. Om Shanti, peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me and with each other.